Over the past 20 years, Resident Evil has been no stranger to change, and at times, the series has seen major transformations. The franchise began with fixed cameras and quiet, puzzle-focused exploration, eventually giving way to an action-oriented third-person perspective. Now, armed with VR and a brand new protagonist, Resident Evil 7 looks to mutate into something new, while returning to the ideals of its origins. We refuse to spoil any plot details other than the basic premise. Newcomer Ethan Winters is searching for his missing wife Mia at a secluded Louisiana mansion occupied by the enigmatic Baker family. Throughout the duration of Resident Evil 7, the sense of mystery and pressure is palpable. Information is slowly doled out, resulting in a hunger to search for answers. The lack of information helps contribute to a fear of the unknown, as there's no telling what your opponents may be capable of, or what may lie in wait around the next corner. Despite the radical transition to first person, the core DNA of Resident Evil permeates throughout the Baker house. Familiar items like green herbs are used to heal wounds, puzzles reveal hidden passageways, and item boxes offer inventory storage. Exploring the environment is a vital part of progression and survival. The slow procurement of keys peels away small layers of the house, gradually expanding it to be far larger and more complex than it initially seems. Combat is intimate and frightening, partly due to seeing things through Ethan's eyes during his struggles. Enemies take a significant amount of damage before going down. Headshots deal noticeably more damage, encouraging patience and resolve in the face of encroaching danger. Missing shots and wasting valuable ammo can feel as dreadful as taking damage from an enemy. In keeping with traditional Resident Evil tropes, the odds are almost always stacked against you, but with proper planning and management, you have a fighting chance. And sometimes, it's best to just run away. There are a limited number of weapons and items, which makes each one a precious commodity. While herbs and ammo are particularly rare, it's chemical fluid that makes item management nuanced and tactical. The fluid can be combined with herbs to make much stronger first aid meds, or combined with other items to craft ammunition. Knowing what to make for each situation becomes a balancing act of finite resources, further emphasizing the survival aspect of survival horror. While similar games rely on jump scares, Resident Evil 7 takes advantage of threatening atmosphere. Hearing doors slam from somewhere upstairs or gentle laughter around a corner is subtle and effective. But each scare is more than simple shock value. There's an emotional investment Ethan and the other characters share that adds meaning behind every moment of terror. Resident Evil 7 fully supports PlayStation VR for brave souls looking to add an extra layer of fear and tension to the proceedings. There are pros and cons to playing this way. Motion sickness is a real concern, even for players who don't typically experience it. Additionally, the performance demands of VR result in mediocre visuals, especially when closely examining certain objects or enemies. There are also fixed moments when Ethan is supposed to be looking in a certain direction, but you might not realize where that is, creating a confusing sense of detachment. Lastly, his arms float in midair, disconnected from his body, which is always jarring. Past these shortcomings is a view well worth seeing. Simply approaching the Baker Mansion offers a sense of real-world scale and foreboding evil. When walking through tight corridors, it's as if danger is all around you, enveloping your senses with sinister undertones. VR also helps with combat, as simply looking at a targeted weak point almost always ensures accurate success. Yet at the same time, when a nightmarish freak walks straight at you, it's exceedingly intimidating. Completing the game takes about 8 hours, but like past entries, multiple playthroughs are encouraged and rewarded. Secret unlockables like weapons and harder difficulties can be obtained by completing various parameters during each playthrough. It won't be a surprise if new secrets are uncovered in the coming weeks.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey. Go tell Aunt Rhodey.
You really shouldn't have come here.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey that everybody's dead.
Resident Evil 7 is a glorious return to form for the celebrated franchise. Capcom has gone back to their survival horror roots while also remixing their original formula. PlayStation VR offers a unique way to play, and the first-person perspective brings the horror to new heights, along with an impactful cast of characters. After the concerning trend of action and explosions, subtle, malevolent horror has finally come home.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey.
Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to see our other videos, and consider becoming a patron to help us make more.